welcome to the first episode of a new series that is called 5 Things That Happened in Non-League Football This Week. It's where we look back at 5 crazy things or not so crazy things that happened in non-league football this week. So I really hope you enjoy this series. If you ever have anything that you think maybe should be featured, then just tell me. Message me on Twitter at Mike Talks Footy, or just leave a comment or whatever, and I will get back to you. So the first thing is Hengrove Athletic versus Bridgewater Town. So this is a game that was played in the Western League Premier Division, or so you thought. First day of the football season. Everyone's looking forward to it, but unfortunately it did not happen. Hengrove Athletic, due to the horrible weather we've had, so hot, there have been several large cracks and many smaller holes in the pitch, and this meant that due to the rain, the pitch was so dry and the game had to be postponed due to unfit for purpose, player safety. So the first game of the season has been postponed. So spare a thought for anyone who wanted to go to Hengrove versus Bridgewater. Bridgewater recently were in the same league as Hereford, and the Western League is the same level as where Hereford started. This really surprised me. Really shocking that the game was postponed, due to hot weather. That almost never happens. So moving on to number 4. Bedfont and Feltham had an amazing win over Bagshot in the Combined Counties League. That kicked off this weekend, and in the first division, which I think is the 10th tier, Bedfont and Feltham beat Bagshot 11-0, which is an incredible win. So they go straight to the top of the league, plus 11 goal difference, and it could be a very long season for Bagshot, who had an awful defeat on the opening day. If this is a sign of things to come, they could be really in trouble. 3. #United made their league debut. They travelled to Little Oakley Football Club, and Little Oakley beat them 3-2 in their opening game. I think that's also in a 10th tier in the Eastern Counties League Division 1 South. Several people travelled hundreds of miles to go and watch this game, and through that affiliation with YouTube and everything like that, Spencer Owen is a huge backer of that, as well as some other YouTube personalities. Whether or not this will be around for a long period of time, I'm not sure. But having said all that, Little Oakley won the game, and it doesn't seem to be huge financial backing. It just seems very normal. They've started at a normal place to start at. So I have no qualms with that. So Billericay have gone top of the National League South. So Billericay Town started the season the same way they ended last season, at top of the league. 4-0 win over Truro City, with all 4 goals coming from Jake Robinson. Jake Robinson, who had played in the league for the likes of Shrewsbury Town and Torquay United. So really good win for Billericay. And they could go up again, similar to what happened with Havant and Waterlooville. Havant and Waterlooville got promoted out of the Bostik League, and then went straight up, getting promoted as champions into the National League from the National League South. But it does look like Billericay could be in for a successful season. Just to touch on the north, Stockport County, who have been out of the league for about 7 years now. I think they got relegated in 2011. I remember playing them. It was horrible to see, what's gone on there in recent years. And now they're playing in the National League North. But they had a great win over FC United, winning 5-1. And Jim Gannon's men have gone straight to the top of the league in the National League North. Finally, Salford City had their first game against Leyton Orient. They drew 1-1, but there was some interesting feedback from Leyton Orient. So Salford had said that they were only expecting around 100 Leyton Orient fans. Leyton Orient is obviously a massive club for that level. They regularly average around 4,000 people, and 600 Orient fans came to the game, 660 to be exact. And they run out of programs, they run out of food, and most of all, no proper toilets. There was just 5 portaloos, none of which had running water. So a real shit show by Salford City. They might have spent, all that money on Adam Rooney, but maybe they should sort the away end. I mean, the fact is, Leyton Orient took 600, which is a lot, but Wrexham, they aren't a million miles away from their Chesterfield as well, and you could have massive clubs coming who would bring big support, and that could be a real issue. Come the So it's a problem, that isn't good enough. Portaloos, running out of programs 10 minutes after they arrived. It's not good. It's not good. And, at the end of the day, they can make mistakes, but maybe Hartlepool could go again and they might travel well. I'm just going to get up Salford's fixtures, but the fact is, it really isn't good enough. It really isn't good enough indeed, for the fans to be treated that way. So they don't really have any bad games, but they do have Wrexham on the 1st of January on New Year's Day, and that, if they don't get that sorted, that could be dreadful. At the end of the day, it's not acceptable to just have 5 portaloos with no running water. So very disappointing for Salford. Hopefully they get this sorted out soon, because it really does look very poor on the club. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. This is a new series. It will be every Tuesday. 5 things that happened in non-league football this week. If you like non-league football, then subscribe, and this will be every single Tuesday. So I hope you really enjoyed the first episode. Subscribe if you are new. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.